Ranger fans, and welcome back to our Midweek Coaches Show. We've got a lot of exciting things to share with you today. We're going to start off talking about our soccer teams. Both girls and boys had phenomenal seasons, district champs, success on and off the field. The girls ended their playoff run. They were successful in the first round versus Madison. They had a big 3-1 win and then faced a really tough Westlake team and lost a very tough game right at the last minute, 1-0 against Westlake. So we're so proud of them, district champs, 2 games into playoffs. We couldn't be more proud of the success that Coach Atkins, his coaching staff, and those girls had. Moving over to the boys' side with Coach Nichols, they also were district champs this year and had a fantastic playoff run. First round, they had a big win over Brandeis in overtime, 2-1. Followed that overtime win up with a great overtime win in PKs against Westlake, and then had a tough third round loss last week to a very, very good Reagan team, 3-1. Again, we're so proud of their preseason, everything that they did in district, bringing home the district championship, making it 3 rounds deep in playoffs. Huge group of seniors graduating for Coach Nichols. We wish them nothing but the best, and thank you for everything that you have given to Ranger soccer. It's a better place because you've been here. Moving into softball, they had a very tough 3-2 loss last night against New Braunfels. The girls played really well, some fantastic pitching, really great defensive work. New Braunfels was a really good team, had a tough, as I said, 3-2 loss. Currently, they're 5-4 in district, so they're in a 3-way tie for third place. So as they finish out the second round right now, it's going to be really important that they bring home some of those wins. They would love the support out there. We had a good little student section last night for the whiteout game. Shout out to them. If you haven't been out to a softball game, really encourage it. Coach Wolf, Coach Randall, so much fun to watch. The girls play with so much energy. And as I said, a 3-way tie for third means every game is important. Got to win as many as we can. So if you can get out there and support them, I know they'd appreciate it. Baseball. Last Friday had a big win over Clemens, 12-0, and finished that up with a big win over South San last night, 3-0. So we look forward to continuing to watch them finish out their first round. Currently in district, they're 5-1 and tied for first place with New Braunfels. So when I come back, we'll talk a little bit about where you can catch those teams this next week. But right now, we want to head over to Coach Hill, who is going to sit down with Coach Poppy and Coach Lawan for our golf and tennis programs. They both had some successful district tournaments last week. We're going to hear about those, give some of those kids a shout out, and see what's coming in the weeks to come for them.
Thanks, Coach Miller, for that update, and thanks to Ranger fans for joining us. I'm here today with once again with our golf coach Jason Poppy and our head tennis coach Jimmy Lalonde, and we're here to talk about both of these sports as their district tournaments have wrapped up and they're moving into the postseason, and we want to recap that and also look and see what's ahead. And we'll kind of flip-flop here, but let's start with Coach Poppy here in our golf program. Recently, we had both the boys and the girls district golf tournament, and give the Ranger fans an update on the results of that.
All right, guys. We did very well. The guys' golf team finished first and second, so 10 boys are getting out for the regional tournament, and that's the second year in a row that we finished 1-2 at the district tournament, and it's the 5th year in a row that the boys' team has won the district championship. The girls' team also won the district championship with around an 80-stroke lead, so they squeaked by on that one. And to the best of my knowledge, that's the 12th straight district championship that the girls have had in a row.
So a dominant performance by both our boys and our girls, and a lot of fans may not know the UIL does permit you to have 2 teams.
Correct.
Very rare. A lot of schools can't field 2 teams. We can, but very rare that that they will take both first and second. So both teams better than anybody in 27-6A. Yes. So just an outstanding performance there. Medalists, who were some of the leaders of those 2 teams that fared well in the individual standings?
I'm glad you asked. On the boys' side, for the first time in my knowledge of the golf program's history, we finished first, second, and third. As medalists, Ryan Griff first, Van Wellborn second, and Anderson McElwain finished third. On the girls' side, we had a first and third finish, with the freshman winning first being Sayers Allen, and third being senior Jocelyn Keller. So dominant all the way through from a team aspect as well as an individual aspect.
That's outstanding, and like you said, we've had some longevity. This is not a flash in the pan. This is something that both our boys and girls team have done for a long time. More recently, we've had the district tennis tournament, and Coach Lalonde is here with us to kind of recap that. And before we do that, Coach, maybe tell our fans once again who might not quite understand the nuances of what spring tennis different than fall tennis. Fall tennis is team-oriented.
Yes, sir.
What's different about it in the spring?
Spring is individual, and the kids advance or, are out of the tournament as an individual.
Okay. And of course, we've got singles, we've got doubles, we've got mixed doubles. Tell us how that went on both the varsity and JV levels for the boys and the girls.
Excellent on all fronts. For the varsity, we won first place boys team, first place girls team. We will now have several advance to the regional tournament, which is on April 12th and 13th.
Right.
Just next week, we won, the SV team won first and second boys singles. That would be Rowan Olson got first place, and Luke Cantu got second place. And boys doubles, Shane McGinnis and Kyle Sanders won first place in boys doubles. And advancing to regionals, we won second place in mixed doubles. That would be Hannah Jordanelli and Dylan Smith. And they will as well be advancing to regionals. We took the alternate spot, third place in girls doubles, and another alternate spot, fourth place in the mixed doubles with another one of our teams. And for the JV team, another great results. We had won first place as the boys team overall, JV team. And then we had just an outstanding showing with several of the boys, and as well as in the mixed doubles.
Okay, just another dominant performance as that program has continued to get better and better and better.
Absolutely.
And of course, those JV teams, of course, don't advance to regional. That's a varsity-only thing. And let's turn to the regional tournaments now. Let's go back to golf. Y'all just go just a little bit down the road for the regional tournament, play here locally in district, and got a little drive for regional.
Yes, sir. We get to go to beautiful McAllen, Edinburgh, Texas to play at the Palm View Golf Course, which has been renamed to Champions Golf Course.
Okay.
And so it is a little bit down the road. It's about a 4.5-hour ride. So looking forward to it. Boys play on the 18th and 19th, and then the girls come down and they play on the 20th and 21st. So get to spend 5 beautiful days in the valley.
Well, now some of our fans may wonder why the big gap between district and region. That's quite a long time between those two tournaments.
Yes, sir. That's a good question, really. That it's just the way golf has always been. You kind of prolong the season. You start in August and you finish in May. So we have district usually in March. Then they say, hey, now we got a new month. Let's do regionals in April, and then we do state in May. So we get to play golf from August to May in Texas.
Now, with that, what does a team and or an individual have to do at regional in order to advance to the state tournament?
Well, luckily we have Westlake and Lake Travis, Vandergrift in our region. And so right around par to just under par will be the way you get to the state tournament.
Top 2 teams?
Top 3 teams.
Top three
teams.
teams
And top 3 medalists.
Okay.
And there's a lot of competition with Westlake, Lake Travis, Johnson, Reagan, and Smithson Valley. But usually the team that wins that region will have a really good chance of finishing in the top 3 at state as well. So.
Okay. Now, tennis does it a little different. For whatever reason, they don't seem to want to wait a month to play their region. So, Coach Lalonde, when and where is the regional tennis tournament?
Okay, regional tournament is just next week, April 12th, Tuesday, April 12th, and the 13th. And it's just in San Antonio at McFarland Tennis Center. And so we don't have that long drive.
Now, where is McFarland, just for those that don't know?
It's very close to the shadows of downtown San Antonio. It's at San Pedro. It's off of San Pedro. Very much in the shadows of downtown.
Not connected to a campus.
No.
It's just a standalone facility.
Standalone tennis facility there run by the city.
All right, Tuesday and Wednesday, and
Yes,
now
sir.
for our individuals to advance to state in tennis, maybe sometimes these sports are different. What's different or similar to what we just heard about in golf?
The top 2, only the top 2 from the region. So if you get first, you got to place first or second in any of the divisions: boys singles, girls singles, doubles, girls and boys doubles, and the mixed doubles. You got to place first or second in order to advance to state.
Well, good luck to both of you, Coach Poppy and Coach Lalonde. Kudos for what we've done to not just as coaches, but obviously our athletes. And we wish them well in the upcoming regional tournaments, and hope that we obviously play well enough and we send some on to state. So, Ranger fans, thanks for listening in. We'll send it back to Coach Miller, and as we do, as always, go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
Thanks, coaches. Again, huge congratulations to golf and tennis for their district championships. We can't wait to watch you guys compete at regionals next week. Good luck to you. If you've got a chance, get out there, watch them, cheer those kids on. They deserve it. We also want to wish huge good luck to our track team who heads to their district track meet next week. You can find them Wednesday and Thursday, the 13th and 14th at South San High School. Wednesday it will be during the day, and then Thursday for the finals will be in the evening after school. All of it will be held at South San High School. We wish them the best of luck. They've had a ton of success. We can't wait to see what district medals we get to bring home. And going back to softball, we talked about how all of their games are going to be really important. This Friday, you can catch them at Clemens, 7 o'clock. If you want to catch them here at Smithson Valley, we'll see you next Tuesday as they take on South San at 7:30. Baseball will be here for the next 2 nights. This Friday, you can see them take on South San at 7 o'clock, or they'll be here next Tuesday versus Judson. So lots of games here. Good luck to golf, to tennis, to track as they head to their district and regional meets. And huge good luck to softball and baseball as they round out the district season. We'll be back next week with some updates, and until then, go Rangers.